Hello, everybody. Hello, my subscribers who are waiting patiently. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. How are you this evening? I am fantastic, and I would like to have a lot of fun reading tarot cards for you. I just want to adjust my chat mode here, and we will get started. All right. How are you this lovely Thursday evening? Okay. What I first like to do, what I like to do when I tarot read for myself, is I like to do a general reading just to see what's coming through. Okay, this ring is a little annoying. Okay, I like to do a general reading and find out what's coming through, what messages are trying to get through right now, because sometimes when you're asking a question, it can be clouded if there's a more important message trying to get through. And I find that to be very helpful before you go into specifics about anything, that you find out what is in the vibration of the day. Okay, so let's start. Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords, Six of Wands, the Moon. Oops. This one was coming first. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Seven of Swords, High Priestess, and the Tower. It's very interesting. What I find fascinating is I've been doing some readings over the past few days, and certain cards just keep coming up no matter what I'm doing. And it looks like there is a mood generally going on. So let's explore that. Ace of Wands crossed with the Eight of Swords. It seems that the cards are trying to say that we are in a change period. I feel it definitely, that there's some momentum and move for change on a pretty large scale. And there seems to have been a lot of stagnation. Now, that's obviously true because with the past 2 or 3 years, a lot of things have felt stagnated. So there's definitely an underlying current of change. And it looks like we are coming out of a period of negativity and of secrecy and of being shut in and things being obscured. There'll be a lot of people just coming out and interacting with each other, but also people being noticed. I think artists that have been secluded, politicians that have been in the woodwork will come out. Obviously, there's a lot of elections, and just certain types of things that have been pushed back are going to come to the forefront. Right now, everyone seems to be kind of collecting themselves, sort of in I guess, you might say, a lot of people are in kind of an appreciative mode or an evaluation mode with this Nine of Pentacles. And it's kind of taking stock of what you have, where you're going, and, what you'd like to be. In the future, uh, it looks as though a lot of people are going to manifest. They are going to bring their dreams to fruition through probably a lot of work and a lot of evaluation. But a lot of people are going to see a fruition of what they've been working towards. Right now, still, many are in a rest period or kind of a reclusive period, but I think that we'll be getting out of that. Now, this card here is is interesting because it can be read so many different ways. It can be read that somebody is stealing something, but it also can be uh, read as, you're making do with what you have. You're picking up, you know, picking up swords and running with it, picking up your tools, grabbing your tools, gathering your tools together as to what to do next. Go for it. So, there's definitely a movement here that I find quite interesting. Emotionally, we're still going through this kind of deep introspection period. We're balancing. Uh, there's constant cards coming up as far as people balancing between right and wrong, good and bad, negative, positive, what's good for them, what's bad for them, where they're feeling resistance and where they're not. And I think that a lot of people are doing a lot of deep thinking and reflecting, whether they're religious or non-religious. They're definitely going through a self-analysis period right now that I just see so many indications that across the board, people, especially people who are of a spiritual mind or an introspective mind, are definitely taking another look at their life and what they want out of life. Now, here again, the Tower, a big change is definitely, definitely feeling it. And I did a tarot reading a couple of days ago where I saw something and definitely felt something in the works that there is going to be some kind of a big change very soon, some big event. I also, know someone else who was having dreams about large changes, kind of cataclysmic changes, and it may be in the natural world. So it's not something I say, hey, uh, look out for that. But definitely there is an underlying current that these things are going to happen. Now, if I wanted to do another card on top of this, I'd like to just shuffle the cards a little bit. And the card we get right now is Retune Your Vibration. Again, back to the introspection and reevaluation of what's going on right now. I think that's very, very important. Okay, so let's continue with some more readings, shall we? I hope you like that. And if you have any ideas or suggestions as to the types of questions, if some of you have any unique questions, you could certainly leave comments and tell me what kind of questions you may want to focus on. I also have do personal readings over at Fiverr under the name Sun Shadow 7. So you go to fiverr.com/ Sun Shadow 7. And I'll be expanding this whole tarot channel quite a bit, I hope. Uh, please subscribe. Uh, the more subscribers I get, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I can really start expanding. Maybe get some different cameras, and that would be nice. Okay, so let's do a love reading right now. I just did some paid readings on love for someone. It was very interesting for wonderful clients. So what's going on in your love life? What I like to do is find out something a little more specific. Let's say right now we're going to focus on this love reading, and I'm going to ask, what is the person that you are interested in thinking about you right now? So let's get into that. We have Justice. We have the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Devil, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the High Priestess again. We have Temperance, and we have the Five of Pentacles. That's kind of interesting. Let's get into it. All right, what are they thinking about you now? I would say that whatever situation has happened, maybe there was a bit of a change, something kind of spun your head around or spun their head around about your relationship. Now, even if you like them, this and you're not necessarily dating, you're still having a relationship with them, even if they're just your friend or they're your acquaintance. So it looks like they perhaps had some kind of an idea about you, and maybe it recently got a bit of a change. So, and a quick change. There's something, maybe some new information about you, or maybe you did something a little unexpected that made them think twice. Now we'll have to find out how they're thinking. Uh, did you offer them something? It looks like you may have offered them something. That seems to be an indication here with the Knight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. You may have done them a favor or offered them some information that they didn't have before. It could be something very casual that they didn't necessarily expect. Maybe they didn't necessarily expect your answer. And that sort of turned their head around about who you are and what you think about. Now, the Devil card here really underscores that perhaps something was a little bit tempting about what you said, provocative, quite provocative. And I think that they're whatever you did or said, they're really rolling it around in their head right now um, I think maybe you really did make some kind of an impact, even though they may not necessarily be showing it right now. It looks like they will be doing something. They will be showing some kind of a response right now. They may have had certain ideas about you, again, delusions about you, uh, and they could have been quite mistaken. Now they're going to have to think about this new information that's come in and balance it out uh, with the new information, with the old interpretation of you. Now, I think that if they did like you or had some kind of an interest in you, maybe what you just said, maybe them thinking that now suddenly you're out of their league. So I would definitely recalibrate with them and maybe communicate a little bit more. So maybe you didn't seem to be too aloof or, on the other hand, too desperate. I don't think that's the case though. I think it's more like maybe you're a little bit out of their league because you're on the inside, they're on the outside. You didn't want to push them away too much. So just make sure that you're not doing that. The card we have here is the next card we have up is flow downstream, no resistance. Okay, so you don't want to put any resistance into the relationship between you and them. You don't want to put up any obstacles. And let's do this lovely Victorian deck here that I have. I love to use this deck. Card we have here is peace. So just make sure that you didn't cause any, as this card says, resistance, and you didn't make anything more difficult between the two of you with whatever information you just gave them or whatever you last said. Your love oracle cards are next. Again, this is a beautiful deck. Oops. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So, again, there may have been just a little bit of an interaction between the two of you that may have put up some resistance that you really didn't want there. You, in one sense, you may become a little bit more tempting, but also there's a little bit more of an obstacle. And the other card here is worth waiting for. Divine timing is worth waiting for, and maybe you are worth waiting for them. So try and get the timing right. And one more card. I like to do three. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wow. Uh, that is fantastic. So really, the person that you are interested in or interested in you could wind up being a very true love. That really is a great thing there. Okay. So let's go on further. And maybe how about we do a money reading right now? Who's up for a money reading? Yay, money! As my friend says, money! Yes, money. And everybody loves a little money. Who couldn't use a little money? Hello to the new persons watching. Hello, hello. Welcome. I'm Sun Shadow Tower. Please like, comment, subscribe. I always love new subscribers, new comments. Helps me be a better tarot reader. Okay, and we're going to get into a money reading right now. I'm getting some lovely comments on my videos. Really fantastic, beautiful, spiritual people. I'm a new tarot reader here, and I'm just amazed and overwhelmed at the wonderful people who have started commenting on my videos and subscribing. Really fantastic to see all that great positive energy that's out there. Okay, one more shuffle. And we'll do this. Here we go. This is a money reading. The Star. The Seven of Wands. The Two of Wands. Strength. The Two of Cups. The Page of Cups. The Ace of Wands. The Knight of Cups. The Five of Cups. And the Five of Pentacles again. Fascinating. Okay. The Star. If I was to look at that with the Seven of Wands, looks like there is some kind of opportunity, a very good opportunity out there to make money. But right now, there's a little bit of a battle, a little bit of resistance. And the opportunity to make money may be in the public eye. So if you're an artist, it could be getting your art out there. If you're a business person, could be launching a business, maybe taking it public, or maybe you've been in the works, like maybe you're opening a store or something like that, and just maybe there's a delay in opening the store to the public, or launching a website and getting your product out there. Maybe there's just some bit of a battle. Could be a technical problem. Like if you're starting a website and you thought you were going to launch the website on such and such a day, and something happened with the product or the distribution or the servers or your technical team. It's very, very possible. So it's a little bit of a battle. Up top, it looks like maybe right now you're thinking could have been times money-wise just a little bit better in the past. So you're looking backwards a bit. You're still okay though. You're still very well centered, but looks like you're looking at the past. We want to always turn that around. Your strength certainly was in the past, but you want to you're trying to bring that forward. Looks like right now you do have, again, there is a good offer, there is good cooperation, there may be a very good financial partnership going on, and or you have a good team, good boss employee relationship, or just, as I said, good partners, good collaborators in what you're doing. Again, offers are there. So you may have had an offer in the past and you're trying to pull that forward. So just keep that going. You don't want any loose ends to get in your way. You want to definitely keep everything going that you had on your to-do list. You don't want to neglect anything. Ace of Wands, again, a lot of energy towards change, pushing forward. And Knight of Cups, very good environmentally. Again, looking forward, offers forward, finance and abundance going forward, which is very, very helpful. Now, emotionally, you may feel a sense of loss. You may not really be appreciating what you really have. Uh, so, if this is a bit of a struggle right now, you may say, "Oh, here, you've got these cups that fell down, but there's two standing up still." Remember that. That again, face to the past, not looking to the future. You know, so you really have to focus on where you are. Appreciate if you lost something, fine, whatever. Uh, you have to appreciate the two cups that are still standing here. And there's a bridge. There's a bridge to you can turn around on the road and go up the road over the bridge to something new. You just can't be paralyzed and feeling sorry for yourself. A lot of this card to me is about feeling sorry for yourself. And we've all been there. We have all been there. We've had struggles. You feel sorry for yourself. And when you start to feel sorry for yourself, you get paralyzed. You cannot, especially in business when money, you can't afford to be paralyzed that much. Otherwise, you, you start to get into this scarcity mentality, this desperation mentality, and it, it just doesn't play out well. And the temple of money is right there. It's right there. You just have to get yourself inside and stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop being desperate. You've got to get into where the warmth and the light and the secret knowledge, which isn't really so secret, uh, about money is. So that's the money reading. Now let's take a look here and get a card, an extra card about the money reading. Their words do not match their thoughts. So you may be dealing with some people, or maybe even yourself, where they're not being, or you yourself are not being genuine about your thoughts and what you're saying. Maybe you're not being honest about your business. Maybe people aren't being honest about the business to you. And that might be part of this struggle. So, sometimes in business, criticism is a little bit hard to take because you've put all your effort into it. And somebody comes along and says, your website isn't all that great. There's a problem with it. Or your product, which has been your baby for however many months, there's a technical issue with it. It's the wrong color, or we can't find the right packaging for it, or the distribution just isn't there. Or the job isn't perfect, or some kind of relationship with your business partners isn't exactly perfect. Maybe somebody is holding back and not saying what is exactly on your mind, which is what you need. You need honesty in business so you can evaluate and go forward. Okay. And let's just take one of these Victorian cards here. How's this for you? Like, comment, subscribe if you are liking these readings. Discernment. Very interesting. Again, people not wanting to hear, not wanting to see, not wanting to say. So you have to be honest and giving a lot of thought to what you are doing. and where you were going. Let's go for one more card. Enchantment, which is interesting in business because you have to enchant your customer. You have to enchant the people that you work with a little bit. Um, so they're always on. They're always thinking good thoughts, and when they think good thoughts about you, of course, the money comes in. Okay, so that's the money reading right now. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you have any other ideas, like I said, about any interesting, maybe unique readings that you'd like to see, please leave a comment. I think that's going to be all for right now. This was so much fun to do this live reading, and I hope I can do it again. Please like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe to get all your daily readings. I usually do about 2 of them, and I have some special readings for each sign. I have manifestation readings for each sign. I have love readings for each sign. I have lottery readings for each sign. I did an education reading for each sign. So I have quite a number of different specialized readings for each sign. And if you go through my channel and go through the playlists, you'll see them, and you can have quite a lot of fun for a long time, kind of binge watching through your sign, and you can get to know me, and you can explore how the cards see you, and you can get some great ideas. A lot of people have left me some lovely comments, and it's helped them kind of work through some problems, and have some great ideas for how they can move forward. Okay, so this has been wonderful. It's been a blast, and I hope to do it again soon. It's Sun Shadow Tarot. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Subscribe for daily readings. See you tomorrow.